Just before the summer disappeared, we went a riding them old farm ruts, hanging out on the gate of his truck. We threw a blanket neath the sunset, being brave as 18 gets. We gave each other more than our hearts, with the help of a mason jar, drinking watermelon moonshine. We cut the barn with a little light, parking back in them kudzu vines. I was his and every bit of that boy was mine. Too young to know what love was, but we were learning on the sweet buzz. There's never nothing like the first time, and mine's always gonna taste like watermelon moonshine. I don't remember where we got it from, I just remember feeling all grown up, taking pulls like it ain't no thing. Never told him it was my first drink, but I told him that he was the one. You're so sure when you're that young, you think you got it all figured out. And now I laugh when I think about drinking watermelon moonshine. We cut the barn with a little light, parking back in them kudzu vines. I was his and every bit of that boy was mine. Too young to know what love was, but we were learning on a sweet buzz. There's never nothing like the first time, and mine's always gonna taste like watermelon moonshine. I thought that high would last forever, that ain't what it does. Maybe we were drunk in love, or maybe we were just drinking watermelon moonshine. We cut the barn with a little line, parking back in them kudzu vines. I was his and every bit of that boy was mine. Too young to know what love was, but we were learning on a sweet buzz. There's never nothing like the first time, and mine's always gonna taste like watermelon moonshine. Watermelon moonshine. Wildflowers, wild horses. In the middle of the night, I hear a cornfield cow cry about the moon. No matter what sky I'm laying under, in the eye of a hurricane, when I got one foot in the grave, I'll dig my boots into the dirt and face the rolling thunder. I'm 5 generations of blazing a trail through barbed wire valleys and overgrown dales. I'm barefoot and bareback and born tough as nails. black and born tough as nails. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm 4/5 the reckless and 1/5 the jack. I push like a daisy through old sidewalk cracks. Yeah, my kind of crazy, still running its courses with wildflowers and wild horses. Yeah, my kind of crazy, still running its courses with wildflowers and wild horses. Wildflowers and wild horses. If there's a green pasture, I wanna be in it. I'm a wild, wildflower, just ready for the picking. Ooh. 31 years is a long time coming. Feet off the ground, but I'm still running. Ooh. I don't need a map, I don't need a road, I don't need a fence, I just need to roam. If you wanna love me, you don't need a rope, you just need to know. Good horses come home. Mockingbirds singing, hummingbirds humming, searching for a song, so I keep on strumming. Come a long way since I left Louisiana. My dream tied on like a red bandana. I don't need a map, I don't need a road, I don't need a fence, I just need to roam. If you wanna love me, you don't need a rope, you just need to know. Good horses come home. They always come Blame it on my bloodline, blame it on my daddy, blame it on the highway under Miami. Baby, just remember when you start to miss me. I don't need a map, I don't need a road, I don't need a fence, I just need to roam. If you wanna love me, you don't need a rope, you just need to know. I don't need a compass, I don't need a saddle, let go of the reins, baby, let me unravel. If you wanna love me, you don't need a rope, you just need to know. Good horses come home.
guess her heart is wild as the west. Those boots were just born to run. Shoots from the hip, got a fast trigger lip, and she'll tear you up just for fun. Restless as the wind, you can't fence that in. But if you can keep up with a cowgirl, she's gonna take you on a hell of a ride. If you can keep up with a cowgirl, you're gonna wanna hold on for dear life. Like a neon town when the sun goes down, she's gonna keep you up all night.